packs are really, really good. I'm going to be able to get a 10 box out of this and a couple of free packs. So hopefully I can pull out a good card out of here to do that. Now, for today, what we're going to do, actually, before I get into that, man, I do have a lot of MT, as you guys can see. Honestly, I think I want to buy a Go card. I think a Go card is the next thing that will upgrade my team. Now, you're probably wondering, how you going to get a Go card, MT? I'm not going to lie, bro, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea how I'm going to get a Go card. I don't have enough MT. But I'm going to try to sell everything in my collection. And I think if I do buy something, it's going to be a Go card. At this stage in the game, what am I buying an invincible card for? Like, invincible cards are good, don't get me wrong. But we want GOAT. If it's not a GOAT, I don't want it. If it's not a GOAT card, I literally don't want it. So I think that's what we're going to try to do. There is some interesting I would like to get to. Like, even like this LeBron, 2 million is honestly not even a crazy price. I'm just lacking MP at the moment. That's kind of the tough part for me, honestly. So I do got to get that, man. I also do got to get this. I got to qualify for King of the Court. I'll probably be in the next episode. I'll probably try out the new squad once I do get McHale. We're level 15. We're not very high. I wish I was a higher level, but I'm really, really not. In terms of this, I'm not even worried about the throwback. It's the last season, basically, but I'm not really worried about this, though. So, what we're going to do today, my main focus, we need to get this challenge finished, and we need to get this other challenge finished as well. So, this one, you have to play a game right here. I played 4 games already. I need to get 1 more game, 400 points. So I need to score like 5 more points. So I'm going to do that. And then for the free for the lineup, I'm going to have to get this October 6th.
NBA 2K24 My Team blog, new mode.
We're going to be going over the My Team courtside reports for NBA 2K24 and looking at all the leaks, all the information that is to see on NBA 2K24 My Team Superside operations and take a look at the courtside report. Very interested to see what we're looking at with this report, what all the changes are. What is being added to My Team? I'm hoping the fourth currency the most icy points. MT upgrades for all modes of the game improved. Basically, those most likely players. That's a W. That's a huge W. More MT that is a big, big W. Great people value lots of players to start more MT countries. I 100% agree with that. Now, there will be even more ways to value the MT country mode. Let's break down the gem code. Alright, season 1 and season 2, maxing out at diamond. That is a W. Only a handful of diamonds available in season 1. This is a W. Gives something that I see the Magic did. I've been playing a ton of that, streaming that on Twitch. Don't understand that at all. And having a flash with it was one of the things Magic did this year. They lowered their launch overall all the way down to like the 8% overall. And I think it gives the game a lot more time for longevity, I guess you would say, if you're dropping less high overall cards slower. Progression in the game as best. I think it's a huge W for us. That's a big time value. It's maybe a few diamonds in season 1. Now, 92 to 94 overall rating. The diamonds are the top cards. Gym classes you did not think in the previous iterations have been time to shine. But this is the Black Mamba edition. You get 5-player option pack box, which is your first analysis of Ruby and 3 Sapphire. Interesting. That's kind of cool. You get a Ruby Giannis from that pro pass, so actually probably be quite good. At least that's pretty good anyway. Free pass, this is where we'll work to pass all those to Diamond Player Rewards out of that 140. Other cards. The Diamond Player Rewards are not telling us who it is. I don't think the players should be on the court. That part of the part don't need to be on. But this player market, all about player market, is the biggest foundational change for the game this year. How you add players to your collection and sell this to market. The player market is a new market that will grant access to almost any player card available. However, season mode and other player reward cards will still be available only 5 30. That's player cards are being only directly available for the auction. And if you price $50 million, for example, great budget finds coming to the to list the player cards at that price. Far from a fair system. I don't know how it's unfair, but okay. Looking at a new player card collection, replaces the auction house with a level player. How does that work? Each player card is available with transparent prices to add your collection. A new player. Collection replaces the auction house with a level player. How does that work? Each player card will be available with transparent prices in collection, DC or MT. If you find yourself short of MT, you can purchase MT. Interesting. Full collections will be available. You can basically just buy everything guaranteed. So that's what this year. Is that a good thing? I don't know. And how do you sell cards? Revolving dealers today is going to be deals or cards at a discount. This basically just means that my team is going to be setting prices for all the cards, is what that means. And I don't think that's a good thing. I'll be completely honest. We'll see. It might not be a bad thing, but it's going to be intriguing at the very least. Yeah, you're basically just auto selling 2K for it, and then you're buying from 2K if you want to buy a card. So it takes out the sniping aspect of the auction house and anything like that, as well as like buying into getting and things like that. So it's going to be interesting to see how that works. Being able to directly add player cards, you can sell them back to the amount of MT you get for quick selling a player is going to be over. It's going to be a very, very large amount. So that's a good thing. Card grading now boosts the selling value of player cards, which I think is honestly probably a very better, more viable concept because the card grading has been something people don't even use. You can now regrade cards as well 3 times, so you can try to get a higher graded card and get better stuff there. So that's actually W. New pack market, improved odds, more options for guaranteed pulls, or chance packs, more option packs, 5 box, 5-pack box, guaranteeing a top 2 player from that release. Ooh, wow. Okay, this is a Hall of Fame badge. Okay. They're reworking their game. This pack market could be significantly better. This is a dub. I don't know how I feel about the auction house, but much better packs and much better options and stuff like that. That is a huge W, and I hope that comes true. Hollow cards do actually give you a 4-time multiplier to a card's sell value. That is a huge W. Hollow cards are a huge W. They're actually doing new things really good. Like, they will have to buy and sell cards. Cards will have their buy and sell values decreased to better match their value at that time of the year. So, kind of like an auction house, but with 2K mandated pricing is how I would describe it. Stupidly, I think that's the best way to do it. They'll have to values produced 3 after they're released. Unsellable player cards will be used as rewards still. They will still be just as powerful for center market rates. So that makes sense. So the unsellable cards that you get for rewards this year, like last year, they'll just have lower sell value basically, so they won't sell for as much. Double XP tokens, I think is the thing added. That's kind of cool. Player market MT are 2 of the major changes. The third one is the overhaul to the XP and leveling up. So yes, as we knew, progression is shared between my career and my team this year. We already do that. So all you need to do on XP is play games. Win or lose every game, you can progress you closer to leveling up. You'll be able to grab double XP during time of events across all the modes, so that's good. The fact that you're going to get rewarded with XP for playing the game, I think is a W. The season 2 XP points, yeah, I knew that was a thing. That's pretty cool. So you can basically set what that looks like a boat. That's going to be really cool. Does it last the whole season? Only valid the season. Maybe no, it's a 7. It's not going to last the whole season. Dynamic goals do give you a ability to earn XP and season progress as well. Dynamic goals completing within 20 hours of 24 hours of receiving them will give you bonus stuff. Again, Mighty Cross progression returns. Okay, so you can still play PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 at that. So right now, this is Phil Jackson. And then Kyrie is the level 40 free pass reward from season 1. That card is going to be very, very good. You're going to get an alternate artwork version of Kyrie, and you'll get extra stuff like XP points, more picks, more NTDC, and then some more option pack stuff for Hall of Fame bags. So it doesn't actually look like the Pro Pass and Hall of Fame pack is going to be ridiculously good, like insane pay-to-win rewards. So I think that's a W. I hope that it's not incredibly overly rewarding. But a Kyrie at level 40 could honestly be the season 1 collection. Full collection of player reward cards. Season 1 collection awards. Those retail 40 earn all the Ruby Reward player rewards. Each mode. So all the player rewards are Ruby this season. That's pretty low overall, actually. And then select season tokens to add 3 more players to the collection. You do everything, you get a diamond Brandon Roy as the ultimate season reward. He'll be $8. 6'7" shooting guard. Probably a great release. Really good athlete. Good shooter. He'll be amazing at this. He'll be a really good card. There's also a mention of seasonal tokens. So, seasonal tokens. Create new seasonal events and events agenda groups to challenge more of those to complete them. There will be multiple events. Not just make sure of yourself. If you can point guard would be great. If you shooting guard probably will not be all that good. It won't really be worth using at the end of the season when you can get Brandon Roy to be much better. So that is one thing I will say that may not be worth doing. But anyways, the salary limit remains constant. The individual salaries of players will fluctuate multiple times each week. They're going to have to update this a lot. It's going to be a lot of work, like updating this type of stuff, updating prices of cards. They're basically managing the players, that's whatever they're calling it. Now, salary cap and multiplayer mode. Curry is a sapphire to start the game. That is a massive W, I think, overall. The big good thing. Crossplay is in my team. For the first time in PlayStation, players play against each other or teams co-op. Crossplay not limited to play against or with more your friends, but less to use a match. That's actually true. It's new salary cap is the new multiplayer mode coming to my team. That's not history in my team. The new iteration takes some of the best parts of that previous version and combines them with the latest unlimited experience. Salary cap being done well could be much better. One of these experiences that was ready for an update was our new championship ring each week in limited. Oh, the Jordan games was different. So, rings will be available in championship weekends and unlimited. To get the ring, you have to get 4 wins in 7 games. And you can. So this is like weekend league, but not really. There'll be a ring available each weekend. Even an online game. I think that is a huge LED, to be honest. If you're up, they used to ban people, maybe early 2021 as well, for quitting. They would ban you for like 30 minutes if you quit an online game. I think that is a huge LED, to be honest. If you're outmatched, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to quit. You shouldn't have to stay in the game to be able to continue playing the game online. If you quit and all of a sudden not able to play online for 30 minutes, I think that sucks, personally. I'm not a fan of that addition. That's not something that I'm a big fan of, but improving experience. You can hide. Wow, that's cool. You can hide custom jerseys and stuff, custom color stuff. So, if somebody's stuck. Uh, wow, that's cool. You can hide custom jerseys and stuff, custom color stuff. So if somebody's stuff is annoying, you don't have to watch it. That's cool. That's like cool. I can take off the score when I play next year. So we're looking for group upgrade. This stuff is annoying. You don't have to watch it. That's cool. Something's like Kool-Aid. I can take off the score when I play next year. So we're looking for group upgrade. Oh, so you can just play with random people. Look out. I mean, I guess that's kind of cool. I don't think that's probably the best, but it's like, of course, more fun when you play with your actual friends. But, yeah. Updates for Clutch Time. The House of Clutch. All inspiring environments yet in my team. It's of course, I don't know if that is all it's fine, but the mural looks cool. I'll say that. It's the same game mode. The shot clock is longer. I actually kind of like the shot clock question, but okay, that's fine. Coach boosts. Coach boosts were bound by a specific system. Now each coach card features a unique boost in certain situations. All right. Oh, they have like triggers. So for Chris Finch, it's 2 consecutive turnovers in the first half. Give you these stat boosts and end if the lead changes, so if you lose the lead or something like that. Interesting. Coach cards bring a whole new level of strategy when it comes to building a lot of enhancement. Play style also. If you complete the monobalance mode, or if you complete it, you'll get an Amethyst Coach Kobe Bryant card. That's kind of cool. And all of a sudden, Kobe will improve your play. Starter player. You can get the other ones in domination up there. So you get a free one for Mike attack with Cameron over there. Yeah, Fisher. Big challenges. You probably won't use them anymore. In all likelihood, you can get a Sapphire, Shattered Prize pieces to assemble Robert or Sapphire. He'll be okay, I guess. Probably not great, but he'll be okay. At least to shoot it. Power forward, probably good early game card. So we'll probably use him. Shattered Prizes are exactly what they sound for. Player of the card or other reward that is shattered spread across Mike. You can have specific single player triple rewards build evolution prize, for example, or complete your interesting cards, and then have your best lineup ready to go for triple threat online. In the edit lineup engine, there's way more improvements this year, so you can improve the different stuff. I don't know if this matters that much to be honest. I think you're much better off not all of those in lineup and actually building it the way you want it. Not much we can see here, unfortunately. I think that's like a gold root happy murder or something. No, it's Thomas. That's AD. He's a sapphire. That's a free agent with bronze. That's a bronze? Maybe? I don't know. That is. Maybe that's gold. Okay. I don't think the audible stuff matters that much. You can edit the player to improve your player cards, applying badge and key cards. Like a whole edit player menu this year, okay? So it shows you like everything. I wish injuries weren't that. That's kind of unhealthy in my opinion. That's pretty cool, I guess. Multiple tiers of badge could be applied at once now. Calling life upgrade, we'll take that. Shoot cards have been upgraded, or updated. We have random. Look forward to much of reveal the coach. The top award the collector level, it was a miserable failure, honestly, last year. The collector level was terrible in 2K23. That was like one of the worst things. Award will be available in April during Season 6 as the final award for collector level. That is a W. 450 current NBA player cards is the Series 1 drop features. They're also the Sapphire collection of what's called preview players. Physical copies, you get Anthony Bio and Jamal Murray, and you complete both in getting Michael Malone and Ocean Hard for your season. I will probably be trying to develop this during season 1 to get all of those wonderful player cards. Now, collector level size, first powerful card you can add to your collection is a Sean Marion for 500 cards. I will get him in season 1. I'm not sure if he'll be all that good because of his release. He might be very bad, but we'll see. He'll at least be a good defender. He's going to be able to talk with.
Hello, everybody. It is here. Welcome to the 2024 My Team Blog. Today is the day. Next Friday is the day when the video gets released. But today, we found out the groundbreaking changes. My team, as you know it, is no more. We are talking generation change, fundamental change, foundation changes. Either way, this game may work. Over the last couple of years, some cover tweaking. One of the main features of the game has been the same. You can pick it up if you haven't played for a couple of years. This is different. These vlogs of this year, things are changing. Whether it's the better or the worse, we don't know yet. But I will say, after those reviews, I'm feeling pretty good. So, we've got a lot to break down, and we're going to have some videos over the next couple of days break down individual bits from this goal because there is so much. Again, some of these changes are drastic to say the least. Yeah, we've got a lot of content to come over the next couple of days. And then next Friday, 2K24 begins, 2K24 drops, and all hell breaks loose. And whatever's going to happen for the next year is going to go down. So, let's go ahead and let's jump into it. If you're looking to buy any of the endgames or essentials in My Team Season 9, make sure you check out safenba.com. All of the you need is go JD at checkout for 5% off and enjoy the last month of My Team. If you need to channel subscribe to any videos, check out twitch.tv at JD on the Philippines. Heading in to Game 2024. There's some Kyrie there, which we'll get onto in just 1 second. But we're just going to pick out the important stuff because there's so much to go through in this vlog. We're just going to go through important stuff. Hello everybody, it is JD here and welcome to today's video. It's Friday, but it is 3 weeks since Season 24 has been released, which means today we've got our first price reduction in the pack market. So if you don't know, the prices of these cards they are not set in stone, they are meant to reduce every 3 weeks. And so the day one set, the 2K day stuff and the limited stuff, you can see the price reduction. But it's a little bit back. And when I say a little bit, I mean a lot of it. So we're going to cover all of that today, and we'll also talk about the price of the step set, the new cards in the step set, and the challenge you can do if you are going for the Raymond and Supplies. There it is, the fast break stuff. That is available, but you have got to be fast. It's called fast break. There's no break. You just got to be fast, because that expires over the weekend. So you've really got to be on it. But yeah, it's another fun day in the community. So let's go ahead and let's jump into it. For 2K24, you can go ahead and buy yourself an account that is pre-loaded with VC, which is brilliant. Make sure you check out safenba.nt.com and use JD at checkout 5% off. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for full day videos and check out twitch.tv/JD_crossover for the EFC stream and the 2K stream. Let's cover this stuff first. You've got nothing in the agenda, so no win at the weekend, but that is because the fast break challenges have basically win the weekend here. I will say if you are going for the ring, if you do play unlimited for the ring, I think it's for this weekend. It would be for this weekend when they've really got one on the release weekend. You're going to get 20 diamond shoe boots, so have at it if you want it. You come down to fast break, and there are now 11 challenges. We've added 25 points with freaking players. That does not include Steph Curry, which is hilarious. So if you lock in the Steph, he won't count, so don't use Steph for that. 1 steal and 5 assists with the point guard, 1 block, and 5.
I created a brand new account in My Team, and this is our team. It is awful, but in this video, we've got 24 hours to be able to create a God squad. So we're starting this team from scratch, and then within only 24 hours, we're going to upgrade it to a God squad. without spending a single dollar. So this is a brand new account. We haven't even logged into my team. And yes, this is on one of my friends' accounts, but in the future, I'm going to do this for one of you guys, and I'm also going to bless you with some BC to open up packs to upgrade your team when I'm riding on your account. So all you have to do is hit that like button. Also, make sure you subscribe, then comment down below your
already
my team new.
NBA 2K24 My Team is available for mobile as a free standalone experience with an Apple or Google account. You can also link your PlayStation or Xbox account and sync your progress between your console and mobile devices. Your favorite wireless gaming controllers are compatible with NBA 2K24 My Team gameplay. Read your cards at home, complete exhibitions on the go, and play any game mode in My Team whenever you want.
I already know what it is. I already know what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Got it. I already know what it is. I already know what it is. Yeah. Got it. I already know what it is. I already know what it is. Yeah. Got it. I already know what it is. I already know what it is. Yeah. Got it. I already know what it is. I already know what it is. Yeah. Got it.
Now, I know for the past few years this mode gets a bad rep, but I ain't gonna lie. I've been playing it a little bit, and I've been having way more fun recently on 2K because of it. Y'all know I'm a play now online head, but my team caught my eye this year because of my friends. Shout out to my boys, Reed, Tyshawn, and Kizzy. So I've been playing all video, and here's how my... Because of it. Y'all know I'm a play now... online head, but my team caught my eye this year because of my friends. Shout out to my boys, Reed. Are we? You would a this man that's subscribed by this one bro. Towards 110,000 shots. That's pretty cool that they got Josh Giddey. That's pretty cool that they got Josh Giddey kind of covering it. That's cool. Yo, y'all see all this takeover rewards, right? Team cards on exhibition, triple X classic, regular reward cards, unlimited leaderboards, new agenda checkers. Look at all this, man. All 6 rewards, I think that's fire. Player locking teams under that, new domination. Look at all this stuff. This is new stuff. Earn a logo and unlimited. This is seasonal triple threat and triple threat. Like, this is cool. If you don't like this, man, I don't know. It's 6 weeks still now. A lot of people will tell you guys that 6 weeks is too long, right? And if 6 weeks too long, I don't necessarily know if I have the
I can't for that. 6 weeks is a long time, especially at the end of the year, but I think at the start of the year, it's fine. It's like Those kicks is interesting. It's just very interesting. They're like event cards, which is interesting. Looking like that bright light, though. I mean, I do. Third of the shareholders. This is cool. Now, sorry if you guys play Nintendo Switch, because can't play this, but imagine like me, Isaac, and somebody else are playing this against other online. Like we're literally cooking me, Isaac, and Splash, like me, BBG, and H. I don't know the possibilities concept-wise for this are endless. This is gonna be a lot of fun. So you can do it both online and offline, which is I hope the classic groups means better boards because I'm tired of playing triple threat online and not getting rewarded. Look at all this. 5 different dominations. Now obviously, I mean, it's cool, but is it gonna be worth it? I guess you're gonna have to see. I don't know, these rewards so good. I know it's gonna be good, I know that, but I don't love my team limited. Now, the one thing I do like about limited is upcoming years you get every reward. So, there's no more getting 5 wins and be like, well, I'd rather have the Hall of Fame badge than a pink diamond death. You get everything you want. It's W. If you're bad at the game, you probably want to play offline. I mean, I like that. I'm intrigued to see what you say about it. I don't know. Because you get points for losses, which I don't really get. Yo, do y'all see these rewards? Let's check them out here. As you go up, you get MC, tokens. You get 1-8 cards. Is that a diamond pack? Okay, is that like a choice pack? Y'all remember? Did we get those in Unlimited or was that something else? I don't know. And then a Hall of Fame badge, it looks like, or a takeover player. I don't know what this is, but it looks pretty solid. See, I just don't know how I feel about this, man. I just don't know. I have a hard time thinking locking yourself on one player is going to be effective. Now, look, I get it, but I just have a hard time. I guess it brings. I guess I don't know. I can't even make a case. I don't know. Credit for 2K adding something new to the game. Though. I mean, it's not a negative. It's just useless. I feel like. Thank God. Here's my thing about this whole thing. Okay. Here's my thing. To say anything is a negative is hard to do. Now, do I? And if you want me to nitpick, do I think the Unlimited tournament could have been more revamped? Yes. They did make changes to it, though. They made changes to the Unlimited tournament. Now they're flying 4 people out instead of 0, which I guess is a little bit better. There's 7 tournaments on both ends, which is cool. That's fine. But they made a change to everything. Unlimited. They've added leaderboards. It's a whole basically new system between Supermax and Unlimited. It's different. As far as clutch time, they
What happened?
Real fast. Hold on. What I got? Okay. If y'all didn't know, we got momentum dribbling back. Momentum dribbling is gonna be in 2K20.
Oh, back again with my team video. And we're going to go over this my team blog again because I'm going to describe what this is literally the worst blog of all time. Like, sure, there's a few positive things. I took a whole note sheet, literally a few positive things, but we're getting right into it. You already seen some of it. That I think is good from the blog where they discuss Brandon Roy. They discuss the Fawap, or Fawap, whatever you say it. They discuss that, saying it helps them find a friend, and the player agendas and the custom jersey. I do like that, even though maybe the coaches, it depends on, depends how it is. You have to see first. But I'm just reading over the My Team blog, took some notes, and yeah, this is pretty bad. I mean, I get this blog. I don't know how anyone walked away from this blog happy about how to edit towards My Team, because I think this is one of the worst blogs I ever read. I mean, it's your boy Warlow back with another My Team video. And we finally got it done. We got the last piece needed for Hito Mother Turgaloo. I am excited about this gameplay. I am really excited to use Hito Turgaloo in this game.
He do.
First things first, let's just look at his stats real quick. We know he has 99 everything, but he's going to come into my God squad, which my squad is nice. Ben Simmons, move out the way. I grinded 21 pieces. Y'all know I made a mistake, put 9 ghost pieces into Hito by mistake. So I grinded out 21 pieces, and we got him the best season ever. I can literally play the game and get everybody in LaMelo Ball. But we got Hito Turgaloo, 99 everything, same height as Jokic, essentially 1 inch shorter, I think. And we got to look at it. We got 40 legend backs. I'm just excited. I'm excited. I probably hop into park, because I want to. Hop in the park right. Seen a lot unlimited. But Hito Turtle, ooh, he's moving good. That jumper is clean. Now that jumper is nice. That player model just looks smooth. I'm not gonna lie. That player model is interesting. I'm interested to see who's gonna be better, Magic Johnson or Hito Turtle. But Hito is looking like an absolute beast. I'm not gonna lie. He's looking clean. Like he's looking very good in this game. Like, he's looking very, 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 very good. Like I'm having high expectations for this card. And like I said, there's high expectations for Hito Turtle. And I hope that he lives up to the hype. And he just ends up being really good. So we're gonna hop into the gameplay. We're gonna go test out Hito Turtle. And we're gonna just hope that this card is really good because I think all my teams, he should be the key to winning King of the Court. He's basically having a God squad. You basically have the best starting 5 you can probably make. Other than Jonathan Venture, most likely him. But yeah, we're going to have the CPO park game with Hito real quick, and we'll be back in a second. But I found this spot on CPO park. We got Hito Turtle. Hito Mother Turtle. I should put him in Orlando jersey. Cannot build like that with Hito. Hito's going to be so good. He's going to be so good. He's basically Kyrie. But if he was 6'10", he's not going to have to go to shot, but he's going to be really good. But bang, he ain't going to have a hot jumper. He might not have, all of that. But he's still going to be nice. I mean, Hito looks so tall. He looks so tall in the court. Good defense, man. Good defense. Now, look at his player model. It's good. Down of that handspring of Magic Johnson. Magic just, he's bulkier a little bit. But,
crazy. Okay, Okay, you're tough. You're tough. You got that money base. I love that base. One of my favorite in the game, and he's probably gonna green it. Good shot by my book. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. We got Hito Turtle. You don't, buddy. Tough. You got that money base. I love that base. One of my favorite in the game, and he's probably gonna green it. Good shot by my book. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. We got Hito Turtle. You don't, buddy. Okay, we got Hito Turtle, and you don't. Okay. Ito, that's, did you give me a green there? That's crazy. That felt like a green. Look at that. Then we're gonna hit the pull-up jumper. Hit the pull-up, green thing, bang that baby. I mean, Ito starts looking nice. Looking nice on his 3-0 win streak. And he's just gonna, he's about to lose. He gets to get popped. Right? Like, it's like, who's gonna stop me? Like, who's gonna stop me on King of the Court with Ito Banu in Marathon? Like, who? Who is stopping me? Who is going to stop me on this King of the Court run? I don't know who's gonna stop this. This is like toxic. This is like legit toxic. He's lucky I even missed that. But that was so nice too. I went into the screen really good. I just timed it. I mean, Ito just did everything back. I mean, everything back. And that's an easy grade. It just, hold on. Everything is freaking easy. Everything is easy. And it just hasn't been hard at all. Okay, he's probably going to green miss. I don't know why I just keep leaving him open there. He just keeps cooking me. Every single time I do that, I need to low-key stop. And, Rod, you're too far. You're getting steals. You're not getting steals on Ito, who can play point guard. You're just not, sir. You're just not. And Ito again. Crazy. Can play point guard. You're just not, sir. You're just not. And Ito again. Crazy. The card is nice. But I can't keep saying. The card is nice. Ito is on rolling. He's lucky I just missed time there. But like I said, I'm more consistent. But I can't keep saying. The card is nice. Ito is on rolling. He's lucky I just missed time there. But like I said, I'm more consistent with hurry uppers. But we're still really consistent with this number. We're gonna get really good with it almost. We're gonna get really good with it. And look at Ito. It's just tough. I ain't gonna front. Ito is just up in his gameplay. He's just been overall and he just, okay, you're just gonna fuck me. You're just gonna fuck me. Cool. You're gonna miss that. You're gonna miss that. Good job, baby. Good job, Ito. Let's check. Let's hit that step back on it. Great. Oh my God, Ito. I mean, I'm just popping free. Good job, baby. Good job, Ito. Let's check. Let's hit that step back on it. Great. Oh my God, Ito. I mean, I'm just popping free from half court. And I'm just having no issue reading anything. I'm just having no problem reading anything. It's just been no issue. No issue whatsoever. It's just been just immaculate. Right? And he's gonna miss it. He is going to miss it. Let's see Ito Turtle, and he's lucky I missed mine. He is just lucky. I just missed mine, bro. I want to pop that thing. Put that satellite on you. Oh my God, okay. I need to stop doing that. Okay? He doesn't have satellites, so I need to remember that. Because I'm popping hard, physical shots. And I'm just mistiming the jumpers I need to be greening. Hit that behind the back, hit that burst, hit off the leaner, left leaner, and I am missing everything right now. That, of course, it wouldn't be a gameplay if I ain't chucking bricks. But we'll get it down, End the game, Right, you're just not going to give me a foul. But it's like Magic Johnson and Ito Turtle are so close. I'm not even going to lie. Like, they both are really close in cards. Like I think I get the edge to Ito being 1 inch taller, I guess. But it's like, it's really hard for me. Even though I'm shooting an awful percentage, I just can't get it. I just can't ice the game for some reason. But it's actually really hard to figure out who is like better between them. They're both pretty tough. I ain't gonna lie. I will say I agree more. Man, managing. Obviously, went into a full game. There wasn't park. There was no park delay. You know, the park was delayed. But get Hito Turkoglu, get his jump right there. Easy bucket. Fall to the ground. Like that at the end of the animation. Just looks cooler on the card. Not gonna lie. It just looks overall. It just looks cool as heck, really. Apologies for that. It's just what's gonna happen with this. But you know, it's just amazing. I mean, he's 9 on everything, 21 points, 8 and 6 abs. I could have shot better in the gameplay, but I just cannot complain about this. This was a very good game by me, and I have nothing to complain about. So overall, Hito Turkoglu is way better than Jokic, way better than that bum Jokic that you can be on the full. But the facts are, you can't even buy him though. So if you grind him out, or if you get Hito and bending or whatever, you got the best point guard in the game. Or if you don't, you can still buy Magic Johnson on Friday. He's gonna be in the go packs. If you can't buy Hito Turkoglu, because they're very similar. I think I get the edge here by a little, but I ain't gonna lie, it's hard to do. It's really hard. I'm at
says she fucking obviously never go to America. You and Hank, all real. You know what job AI will never do? Pave roads. Yeah, so AI is not putting up, setting up drill rigs, drilling fucking pipes thousands of feet in the ground. You know, AI is doing that. See, now you're learning. You're a fucking idiot. I'm the idiot. I need a red quick, that purple. You ain't Rick Gross. Y'all trying to run that back? First day off in 72 days, boss. What do you do? Pave roads. Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah. Are you the same guy I was talking to the other day? You just suck on it? Or would you worship it? Or would you worship it? Let him fuck your tight holes.
The I-70 bus, ever heard of it? I actually travel all over the United States, so. Paved it. Yeah, dude. What do you guys do for work? And bitch, is we fucking on what? Hey, 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 hey.
The reason that men tend to be such NPCs under the patriarchy is because most of them are obediently following the script that they've been given called masculinity.
That statement is 100% accurate, but before I agreed with her, just something told me to check her account. It already rubbed me the wrong way because notoriously on this app, women are playing the role of feminine. Both of these things are just like reinforcing each other back and forth. So then I look.
I want a submissive woman. I want a submissive woman. You want a man. You are attracted to men.
Leveraging homophobia, perpetuating toxic masculinity, I see.
There has never been a better antidote against 50-50 relationships.
A video stating that she's against proportional relationship. Definitely not striving for equal footing.
Let's talk about the cultural impact of Sprinkle Sprinkle and Kara Seven.
Endorsing Sprinkle Sprinkle and Kara Seven's entire gimmick is reinforcing the patriarchy, bringing women down a pipeline of itemizing themselves. In the last one I saw.
I'm sorry, but as an Eastern European woman, I cannot, and I will not, condemn Huda's behavior.
Defending Huda, someone who tried to coerce men into having relations with her, and who just overall showed a mental instability. And look, I'm sure there's more. And you know what's crazy? A lot of her videos I saw, and I was like, you know what, that's right. There was some talk of benevolent patriarchy and things of the sort. Like, there was absolutely some good stuff. Don't get it twisted. My thing is, if you're going to go out of your way to say that men are entrenching themselves in this view of masculinity, and it's making them pretty cookie cutter, boring, copy-paste, and not point out that women are doing the same thing, you might want to clean up the logs, is all I'm saying. You talk about predictable, you know, and like, this is not me saying I'm a perfect person myself. I'm just saying, like, someone will say something like this, it's going to be a boo men post, and the comments are all going to be like, boo men, but if you look in those likes, if you look in those reposts, you will see patriarchy reinforced every time.
The reason
God's presence. I find myself just avoiding certain conversations now because the answers that I give don't compute to people. Like, they'll be like, how do you like your job? How do you like work? I don't. Well, what do you mean? What would you rather be doing? Literally anything else. Well, what's your dream job? I don't dream of working. Well, if you could do anything, what would you do? Do you want to know what I would do if I could do anything? I would wake up at whatever time I felt like waking up that day, and I would do whatever the fuck it is that I feel like doing for however long it is that I feel like doing it, until I don't feel like doing it anymore. And then rinse and repeat onto the next activity over and over and over again until I die. Well, that's unrealistic. Well, then this conversation is not worth having, because you and I are never going to be on the same page.
He likes skin people. Who knows? Bro, I don't care.
I find myself
Just like none of the characters in the Bible existed, Jesus Christ, the prophets, Daniel, Solomon, none of the judges, none of those people existed in time and space. No 12 tribes of Israel, no 12 disciples, no Paul, no Luke, Matthew, Mark, John, none of those people existed. Neither does heaven or hell. Heaven or hell are states of consciousness. You create your own heaven, your own hell, based on your thoughts. The Bible is mind science, and so the sooner you understand.
If you don't got the means to go out of town, bro, just book a hotel. 30, 45 minutes away, go to the city, book a hotel, book you a reservation, somewhere nice to eat, and just go by yourself and use all the amenities at the hotel. The pool, jacuzzi, and 9 times out of 10, they got a continental breakfast in the morning. That will refresh you. Because the most
Socks are always rusty. Spit, like I can almost run up and stand them on them. You are willing to air out my dirty laundry, literally? It is a whim's notice just for clicks on a video. Bro, I'm a YouTuber now. I can chase the cloud. That's just something I have to do. You have to respect that hustle. Chasing that cloud might better than chasing my crusty sock. Tell me your socks are always crusty. Like spit, like I can almost run them out and stand them on them.
Stand them on.
I really feel like it should be legal for a person to choose not to be on this earth anymore. You know? Choosing my words carefully there, but I don't want to be on this earth anymore. Everything I do is a struggle. Everything I try fails. And I think it's bullshit that I don't have the option to safely not be here anymore. That it's illegal for me to basically press the power button and shut this little experience down.
This little experience, though.
I am not enjoying myself. I am not enjoying life. I am completely out of hope. About every area of my life, I'm completely out of hope. And I'm just going to spend my way into oblivion. I think, because that's what I've been doing lately. Just whatever can make me feel a little something, make me feel a little bit of goodness or joy, because there's literally nothing else in life that does that for me anymore. And I'm not willing to try any more things. So I just want it to stop. I just don't want to be here anymore. And it pisses me off that there's not a safe legal option for me to take when I have literally exhausted all of the others. And I'm not willing to do anything else again. I'm not willing to try anything else again. I'm done.
but I'm also not willing to utilize that tool I bought a while back and take care of it myself, because knowing me, I would screw it up
Stupid.
and make things worse, and then I really would be in hell. I don't know, this is kind of just a rambling rant, but this is where I'm at right now. I'm not willing to take things into my own hands, but I wish that somebody else would. Like, oh my God, I would love for some sniper to take me out, or an airplane to fall out of the sky and crush my house flat, or just something to just get this fucking thing over with. I'm done. I really feel like it should be legal for a person to... You ever notice how tolerant people, you know what it does to a man's mental health to feel like he has absolutely nothing to offer a woman? I haven't held down a traditional job for longer than a couple years at a time. I always seem to kind of burn out. It's because every day I'm getting up and doing this thing that literally just crushes my fucking soul. And so it makes it difficult to go and give my all and do a great job and be consistent and reliable. So I've struggled in that area of my life a lot. And as a result, it's impacted my dating life tremendously. Like, who wants to fucking date a guy who can't hold down a job? Or who is unhappy going to one every single day? So, been changing things up lately. Sacrificing everything that I want, connection with another person, home, the comforts and creature comforts of life. Sacrificing all of that to do something that's in alignment with my values. Like, fuck going and doing something that I hate every day, that just drains every ounce of energy from me. I'm not doing it anymore. It's not worth it to me. You can't pay me enough to feel that miserable every day. It's not worth it. So this is what I'm doing instead. And I'm hoping the world takes notice. I'm hoping this makes a difference in someone's life. I'm hoping somehow, some way I can create a way to support myself, to sustain this momentum that I've built. So if you're hearing this, please share, like, interact with this any way you can. Please help me get the message out there. I just want to help. I just want to be free of this weight that I've been carrying for so long, living a lie, being someone that I'm not. So I sure find myself worrying about money. Hey, what's up, everybody? Didn't mean to disappear on ya. Hey, what should I choose not to be?
But then my question is, why are they so worried about a woman's past if they're just going to cheat? On a good one with the one they consider a hoe. They're worried about their past because they don't want to cuff the woman they consider a hoe. That's what I was explaining in that video. The reasons they want the good girl is because she has a good public image. It protects his ego. He feels like she's safe and she has a low body count. He feels like he won't cheat on him. She won't leave him. They chase the hoe for sexual desires with no expectations.
He's not.
Okay, where are we going?
Root right. I like it because it has a lot of root. What country you born in?
Pakistan.
I'm born in Asia.
Excellent little country.
Shut your mouth, white man. You don't know me.
I can't. This is too fucking funny.
What a funny, because I'm Asian.
Okay, Obsidian is bringing their A game with Grounded 2. Besides the new world,
And all the advice online I see is choose something who loves you. I don't want to settle just because someone wants me. Yeah, absolutely. We as a society have lost the plot. Seems like a lot of people think the most important element of the relationship is how this person makes your life better and like what it does for you rather than you liking the person. And I'm not saying you shouldn't have to worry about how people treat you, but I'm like, as long as this person's treating you with respect, how you feel about them should be way more important than the other nonsense. And that's what I was getting at with my whole point of like, oh, people are so obsessed about who likes you more than, like a lot of women on this app say like, oh yeah, the guy should always like the girl more. If you're in a relationship with a man and you know he likes you more than you like him, how does that not feel horrible? Like, obviously, ideally, we're in the same ballpark, right? I feel like most sensible people would say that. But like, you having the thought of like, oh yeah, he's definitely into me way more than I am him. Like, don't you want to have that feeling? But for somebody else, I feel like ideally, it's the most healthy if both parties think they like the other person more. Like, I've been involved with people before where I absolutely know they were more interested in me, and that was not like a very like fruitful thing because they're kind of just like there, and it's like, yeah, you know, they can sit there, they can do whatever, like they can make my life better, easier in any way. But I'm not enjoying it as much as I would as if I was with someone who I felt about them the same way this person's feeling about me. I've been in so many relationships where like I'll listen to love songs and like a really good one will come on, and instead of like thinking about that person, I'll be like, oh my gosh, this must be how they feel about me. And then that's when I know I'm doing something wrong. And I'm like, okay, I need to find someone I actually like a lot more. And all the advice.
Imagine quick. And welcome to the click. Thank you for following Slate. And welcome to the click.
Go ahead and think for the hand, Harvey. I appreciate you.
Thank you for following Slate. And welcome to the click. Thank you for following Slate. And welcome to the click. Thank you for following Slate. And welcome to the click. Thank you for following Slate. And welcome to the click. Thank you for following Slate. And welcome to the click. Thank you for following Slate. And welcome to the click. Thank you for following Slate. And welcome to the click. Thank you for following Slate. And welcome to the click. Thank you for following Slate. And welcome to the click. Thank you for following Slate. And welcome to the click. Thank you for following Slate. And welcome to the click. Thank you for following Slate. And welcome to the click. Thank you for following Slate. And welcome to the click. Thank you for following Slate. And welcome to the click. Thank you for following Slate. And welcome to the click. Thank you.
Job that you get paid a lot of money for and go full-time streaming and no one watches you.
Hey, it takes time.
I'm 3 months into it. I quit my job for this.
I know.
Every time someone plays the game, they leave. Or the stream, they leave.
You just gotta keep at it, man.
I would give her, hey, welcome to the stream, man. Hey, how you doing? How's your day going? Hey, just go ahead, stick around, ask me any questions you want, answer, and
That's all. Maybe don't act like that when someone joins the stream.
yeah. Tell me how to do my job. But like I said, this is my full-time job, so what?
I mean, we were just trying to.
I know. I make a call for the missus. My dog's dead.
Bro, what the f is going on right now, dude?
Oh my god. I can't play right now.
Oh yeah, I need to put my controller down.
Imagine quitting your.
Where do I know him?
Hey, friendly reminder. Anything you love in this world, you will one day have to pay the price for that love with heartache and grief. Unless you go first, and then they will have to pay the price. Have a good day. Hey, friendly reminder. Anything you love in this world, you will one day have to pay the price for that love with heartache and grief. Unless you go first, and then they will have to pay the price. Have a good day. Hey, friendly reminder. Anything you love in this world, you will one day have to pay the price for that love with heartache and grief. Unless you go first, and then they will have to pay the price.
Fun fact about me in high school, I was like a weeaboo for French.
Hey, friendly reminder. Anything you love in this world, you will one day have to pay the price for that.
Fun.
Bro, Apple Watch you got there? Nice. What? What I do? I'm coming to watch. I didn't hear nothing time. I didn't hear nothing time. You okay?
It has been 12.
Bro, Apple Watch.
It has been 12 full moons since I've gotten that thing. Someone drove that thing. Hey, does anyone? Oh. For real. It has been 12.
Sorry, it's not Willow. This is
I didn't mean to bother you. I'm asking everybody, what's one thing that you can't live without? Yes, I'm gonna do this.
Caffeine. You don't want to sleep without caffeine.
What's the actual?
Low T beta male pipe sound, bud.
Shut the fuck up for a second. You're fucking talking shit on the video game.
What's your T level sitting at, boss?
I need to check them out.
Because it's that low.
19-year-old has low T. You're a fucking idiot, bro. You're the low T male.
Pull up to the skate park and say that to my face later tonight, boss. Me and my boy Trey will be at the skate park all night, boss.
What?
You're all talking until I bring up the skate park.
What skate park? Which skate park, bro? I can't pull up to no skate park because I got a life to be living. I be paying rent and shit.
Wilson Skate Park, North Chicago, buddy. Pull up.
Dude, I live in fucking Oregon, bro. I'll fuck your ass up.
My boy Trey would kickflip right over your head, buddy. If you're too scared to pull up to the park, just say so, boss. You will go near my boy Trey's half pipe.
My boy is half pipe.
I don't know nothing about skating because I'm not a fucking low
Yeah, pull pipe down Oregon Trail.
No, dude, I don't even fucking care, bro.
I feel so good about myself because this is all I get to do because my ex-girlfriend, she fucking cheated on me with her man.
Say that to my boy Trey's face at the park. I beg you, buzz.
Why can't I say it to your face? Why do I gotta say it to Trey?
We can kickflip right over your head.
I don't care, bro. Why don't you kick me in that head?
Kickflip, boss.
Kickflip? I can't do kickflip. Did you not kickflip? Why does your boy Trey gotta be kickflip? If we're talking about a fight, man, I can't kickflip. All I know is kickboxing, bro. Like concussions and shit, man, dude.
We'll be there all night from 7 to 10, buddy.
Where Chicago is from Oregon. I'm not even gonna get there tonight.
It's a quick drive, boss.
It's not a quick drive, man. You know how many fucking mountains there are in Oregon? You know how long it takes to get to the other side of Oregon from where I am? I'm on the fucking coast, you dumbass.
It's basic biology, boss. It's not that far at all.
Biology? You mean geology, you dumbass?
See, trying to run it back?
Hell no, man. What's the actual?
Why is this already made?
Why do they call it oven when you in the cold food of out hot eat the food? I'm not sure. Why do they call it oven?
Can I get a what with cheese? A what? Yeah, with cheese. Can I get a what with cheese? A what? Yeah, with cheese. The video called the unfollow rule.
I'm not one of them niggas who's like, oh, bitch, I argue with a fly frog and a fish. I don't give a fuck. If I got something to say, and you also have something to say, and neither one of us get another point across, it's argument time. Bitch, what? Excuse me?
Y'all not making it livable with these prices no more. Y'all not making it livable with these prices no more. I can't just go on and get a little cheeseburger no more. That be $5. I can't. What y'all want us to do? Y'all want us to come out here and be sliding grass and dirt? Them motherfuckers be so quick to say, oh, it depends. Depends on the goddamn stove you go to. Shouldn't have to pick a certain stove. Not even to mention the fact
That shit is starting not to matter no more, nigga. A pack of meat, $10, $11, $13, $14. The fuck? And nigga ain't just trying to eat any type of shit. Nigga trying to get some good quality shit. Like, y'all not making it livable no more. A nigga just finna start eating. I'm just finna start eating. I'm finna just stop putting gas in my car. Everybody, let's stop doing shit. And see how fucking far this world gets. Nigga, I work 40 hours. And half my check is groceries for 1 week. Nigga! The fuck? Y'all not making it livable with this.
Tell me why I just got home to my apartment and the fucking stairs are missing. I live up. Up here.
Damn.
In the fucking stairs.
Listen, I'm not depressed or anything. I'm actually living a really good life. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Shit like this, at this point in my life, I don't even care about. I would have just climbed up there. I don't even care when shit goes wrong anymore. I don't even care. I took my wife to Ruth's Chris for her birthday dinner. We ordered our food. She went to the bathroom. They brought all this food out. I'm sitting here looking like, I know this ain't nothing that we ordered. But I was just like, I guess it's what we eat in the day. She got to the table, was like, what is this? Like, this is what they brought us to eat, yo. She was like, waiter, please. This isn't our food. Yo, I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. When something happens that's totally out of my control, I just be like, man, whatever. Yo, whatever tries to punch me, I'll be like, weave. I don't care anymore. And I promise you, ever since I started moving like this, like, just whatever. I just want to do what I want to do. So long as most things go my way, I don't give a fuck. I know that there's a lot of perfectionists who, like, need everything in life to go right. I don't know why I'm like this. Please tell me I'm not alone. I've been thinking about this a lot lately. When something happens, I don't even feel angry anymore. I don't get frustrated. Like, if I order something overnight and pay for it to come overnight from Amazon and they do the little shit where it doesn't, I'd be like, I should have known. It's my fault. They never do it. The world just disappointed me so bad that I just don't give a fuck no more. I'm genuinely happier now, though.
Tell me why I just sizzled in a pipe. I just got home apartment and the fucking stairs are missing. I live up.
Nothing beat.
Tell me why I just got home to my apartment and the fucking stairs are missing. Live up here and the fucking stairs are gone. Tell me why I just
Hell, I don't know what that is. I know.
up here.
Jane, let's go. Jane in the chat.
Only thing you got is your word. I put that shit on my mama. Now you really just get comfy. I keep at it, buddy. So I had this money, wasn't worth about nothing. That shit feel backwards to me. You ain't always getting high. What happened to him? Yeah, what happened to you? In the same hour. Only thing you got is your word. I put that shit on my mama. Now you really.
Last time a man said no to me when I asked him to buy me a dress, he was testing to see how my reaction was going to be.
Okay, she ended up crying, and then on the next day, he ended up buying her the dress.
this. I'll get to that later, but let's look at the comment. I'm trying very hard not to laugh because the first comment is, you can't afford it. We'll play with his mind, making him say yes. Imagine I ask you to buy me something, and then you're like, no. And I'm like, oh, what, are you broke or something? You can't afford it? He say, no, I don't do nothing. I get my purse and pay for it. No need to wait for a man. All right, cool. Another, I understand you can't afford it comment, even though they are the ones begging for it. Let's normalize this. I guess normalize the crying like a child when someone won't buy you something that you want, even though you're a grown adult, probably. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about age here, but grown adult, you know. But look at these Bob purse and pay for it. No need to wait for a man. All right, cool. Another, I understand you can't afford it comment, even though they are the ones begging for it. Let's normalize this. I guess normalize the crying like a child when someone won't buy you something that you want, even though you're a grown adult, probably. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about age here, but grown adult, you know. But look at these Bob comments. Basically, she's saying the same thing happened. She ended up buying the dress and ended up apologizing later. She saying she would have bought it for herself, and then she saying she would have bought it for herself and another dress. And it's like, these are being like sold.
You misread the normalized comment. You forgot to read the not part.
To us as like these girl boss moments, like, you would have bought me this dress, I bought it myself. You're telling me that like you're a girl boss and like this is just such a W move for you because you wanted something and then you bought it? You wanted something, you asked someone else for it first, they said no, and then you bought it, and like that's supposed to be super empowering for you? Like, is that just me, or does that sound like everyday life minus the asking part? Like, if I want a piece of clothing, I'm going to buy it. I don't know what the point is. Like, oh, well, you'll see that I can buy it myself. Like, good. Like, congratulations on like being an adult with a job. And again, yesterday there was that video where it was like, oh, you know, the best man is just an average woman emotionally. But it's like the way they talk on here, like the best woman financially is just an average man. Like, by the way they talk about it. It's like, what are we supposed to get up and clap because you bought a dress that you wanted? Okay, anyway, that's just ridiculously funny. Anyway, back to her crying over not getting the dress. Okay, frame it this way. You go to the store with somebody. Close your eyes. You go to the store with somebody, okay? They see something, you know, whether it be some clothes, whether it be like just an item, and they want to get it. They want to get it really bad, right? And then they're like, hey, can you buy it for me? And you're like, no. And they start crying. Now, I want you to open your eyes and tell me what age this person was in your head.
So my man said, I'm gonna tell you why there's such a struggle. Ooh, you are really.
Karma is not a real thing, and it honestly makes me upset when people expect things to happen according to the laws of karma. So the idea of karma is basically, if you do something moral, you'll get rewarded, but if you do something immoral, you'll get punished, right? And this establishes that the universe somehow runs on some sort of moral code, when it doesn't at all. Think about it. Most evil people in the world are living in their mansion and eating some gold-plated steak right now. And the idea of karma promotes inaction. You think these evil people will get what's coming to them, but they never will. We honestly need to assassinate these types of people. And I think karma is also strongly correlated with the concepts of heaven and hell. By the way, just adding context, I'm not religious. Because whenever an innocent Palestinian child or something is blown to smithereens, everyone says, oh, heaven just gained another angel, right? No, they had one chance at life, and they're gone forever. We should be more enraged that there is no justice in what's happening around the world. And the same goes for when really terrible people get to die of old age. Everyone says, oh, they're burning in hell, hooray. But no, they got to live their best life because no one punished them for what they did. But yeah, I think more people should start taking action instead of waiting for something to happen. The end.
You said you would. There was this poem I heard a long time ago that always really stuck with me because there was a pretty cool message at the core of it. It was called The Cookie Thief. And essentially the idea was it was a woman who was waiting for her flight at the airport terminal. And she's reading a book and she has a box of cookies next to her. And every time she reaches in and grabs a cookie while she's reading her book, this stranger sitting next to her, this man, he'll reach in and grab a cookie too and eat one. Every single time she does. And every time he does it, she's like, oh my God, like, this jerk, like, if only I wasn't this nice, I wouldn't let him get away with this. Like, she's biting her tongue, she's not saying anything, but every single time she takes one of the cookies out of the box and eats it, this random guy, also does it. And the whole time she's holding on to all this resentment. She's like, ooh, if I wasn't so nice, I'd knock this guy out. I'd give him a piece of my mind. Essentially, it gets down to the very last cookie in the box. And she kind of looks at him and looks down at the cookie. And he kind of nervously smiles and laughs and like grabs the cookie and breaks it in half and gives her the other half. And in her mind, once again, she's like, oh my God, the audacity of this man. Like,
If only I wasn't so nice, you know, blah, 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 blah. She's so offended. So she eats the half of the cookie, then her flight gets called. She goes to get on the plane, you know, irritated. She's like, thank God I never have to see that guy again, blah, blah, blah. And then she's getting onto the flight, and she reaches into her bag, and she pulls out her box of cookies. And it suddenly dawns on her that those were not her cookies, and that this man was actually sharing with her. And it was sort of this concept of like, how many times in our life have we been the cookie thief, where we're so certain on something when we actually have maybe a skewed perspective or a missing piece of information. And we're so dead set on basically being a victim without actually having the full picture. And it's great, you know, it's a great way to just kind of keep in mind, like maybe there is some room for the possibility that you don't actually know everything, or that you don't actually have all the pieces to something. And it's just good to be more mindful of that. I think it was Mark Twain. He had this really great quote that falls in line with this, where he said, it ain't what you know for, or no, it ain't what you don't know that gets you into trouble. It's what you know for sure that just ain't so. There was this.
I just saw Mark make a very true video about how the average guy just wants to shit on you. One of the examples he used is like if someone asks you to get on at a job, there's guys who won't respond to that because they feel like, well, he might replace me or whatever. I just need y'all to understand. This is my mindset. I'm not saying that it's the correct mindset to have, but this is just how I think about most things, even social media. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I don't mind telling y'all, hey, this is how much money I made off of the TikTok shop. This is what you should do. I'm making X amount of dollars from these peptides and promoting these peptides. Motherfucker be like, oh man, I don't believe in gatekeeping. Why would I? This is what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life. Y'all get in here and get this money. The problem with most men who act like that is that they don't have a plan. You don't know what you're going to do after you make the money from this thing. I am all for 9 to 5. So somebody has to work a 9 to 5. But being stagnant is not my thing. If you're going to work a 9 to 5, make sure there's a path up to help you get to like where you want to go. So $35,000 a year for the rest of your life is just not realistic. I have a 9 to 5. I am a janitor still. Last month, I think I made $45,000. I am not exaggerating. I might be underselling it a little bit if I'm being honest. Why would I stop somebody who just wants some money? Why would I stop somebody who just wants some? You're me. You're me. You just want some money. Now, I might be quiet and secretive about the next thing I do, but once I'm doing it and thriving in it, I'm sharing that info. That's why I never get it when y'all be like, man, I'll be putting everybody on. The info is out there. These niggas just gatekeeping for some reason. Like, they don't.
Damn, I'm on Shakira shit. Damn, I'm on DJ Khaled shit. Gatorade. Damn, I'm on my Siri shit. Starting route 21213. Damn, I'm on my lowest shit. Alpine. Damn, I'm on my spinning cat. Damn, I'm on my voicemail shit. I'm sorry, the person you're trying to reach, voicemail box is full. Please hang up and try again. I have so many patients who I'll be holding you tight.
He was like, I'm in my room.
I'll be holding you tight.
He was like, I'm in my room.
I'll be holding you tight.
He was like, I'm in my.
Why the fuck I'm scrolling on TikTok and I'm scrolling on this video of this little kid and his dad doing an interview. And the dad asks the little nigga, like, do you like breakfast? And of course, at 5 years old, the little nigga like, yeah, hell yeah, I like breakfast. And the dad asks him, what's his favorite breakfast? And the little nigga says cereal. which is the only motherfucking right answer at 5 years old, unless your motherfucking dad is doing Project LeBron and he's feeding you motherfucking steak and egg.
Dude, there's people at the Superdome telling stories on here, man. They going into a restaurant
There was
with all the lights out. You know, prisoners had to get released.
Like little, but I ain't gonna lie, it's hard to be magic though. It's really hard. I'm gonna have to figure out this weekend. Hopefully I can get magic for the go pack and I can figure it out. But yeah, that's my personal take on both cards. I like them both. Ito is gonna be good for me, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Give me.
And all type of shit. So it's them on the streets right now. Bro, they're hiding in the bathroom.
Hurricane Katrina documentary.
In the summer of 2005, the oil is under attack. It got scary. Put it that way. It got real scary.
Every night at dinner, I'll be there. Every birthday party, I'll be there. Every Christmas, I'll be there. Every night at dinner, I'll be there. Every birthday party.
Damage boost.
All right, let's do it. Motherfucker said, I want to see B in mukbang. I said, mukbang? You want to see me thrash? I'm shit. What is that? Motherfucker said, I want to see B in mukbang. I said, mukbang? You want to see me thrash? I'm shit. What is that?
Motherfucker say, I want to see me in mukbang. I said, mukbang? You want to see me thrash?
Fucking Gavin.
Like some like patriarchal thing? No. We have.
Okay, sir, I don't know your real name, but you used mine as if we were close personal friends, which is interesting because you didn't tag me.
Okay, Caroline, usually I would take it easy on you on a time like this, but I'm a bit sauced right now, so I'm feeling extra free. Posted a response video about the video I made days ago, okay, but then you deleted it, and yes, you had your comments off at that time. Which means you could not handle the smoke, you could not handle the criticism. You are making another video now, hoping that it goes better for you, but yes, I already saw the video you previously made. Also, you DM'd me, didn't you? You said, be kind, and your whole account is bullying women. Hope you feel good about creative, a safe space for incels. You were making typos, which means you were very emotional when you were typing this, okay? Calm down, Caroline. It's going to be okay, okay? You said, although really unnecessary to comment on my body in the process, I did not comment on your body. If you're referring to the fact that I acknowledge that men and women have different private parts, you're being a bit dishonest. Said, and I would even go to call that aggressively unkind. Oh no, Caroline. And this is something I ignored because, again, you're nobody to me. Again, I'm feeling a bit fun right now, so there's more.
The top comments on your video is body shaming me. There are 4,000 likes. Do you know how it feels to read something like that about yourself?
Yes, I do, because I'm a content creator. That's kind of how it works. People say bad things about you. Surprise, surprise. You act acting like I'm in control of what people say about you because of a video you made, mind you. You made a video saying, here's how I inconvenience men, and are now acting surprised that men are upset about that. Trying to spin it on me, but you deliberately rage-baited another group of society. She said more.
Because you have a girlfriend that uses a prop in the videos when you bully women. If you actually cared about men, if you actually wanted to help men, you could find a way to advocate for men's mental health.
First of all, I don't care about men. I hate men. Okay, I'm a big Sanders, okay? BRS OGs know this. Two, I do not use May as a prop. May enjoys being in the video. Yes, I voluntarily recorded videos with her, but there are sometimes where I'm just recording a take and she'll insert herself in the video because she wants to be a part of it. That's who she is as a woman. She likes being a part of things, okay? Always wanted you all to see that I was dating. Again, if you have a problem with that, take that up with her, okay? This is not a me. I'm going to just say all I did was see a problematic take you made and then disagree with it, saying, man, bro, manspreading, bro, we have things there that make us want to manspread, okay? It's not misogynistic. You would manspread if only other men existed in the world as well. Now, you can't handle the fact that people are now coming to your account criticizing you, but I'm telling you right now, if you can't handle that, then this is not the job for you. I frequently have been that person, that smaller account, that had people stitch them and had people come hating me, sending me all sorts of threats, all sorts of nasty things. That, unfortunately, is just part of the territory. I wish none of those men sent any nasty words to you, acting as if I'm deliberately attacking you by stitching you. Not a thing. A stitch is not a conversation, okay? It's a response. And if you don't want people to be upset about anything you say, then don't say anything that would intentionally upset another group of people. For example, how's it inconvenience men? How I inconvenience men on a daily basis? It's like your goal was to be annoying, and then when you succeeded, you're mad because you bit off more than you can. Like, girl, I'm telling you this, creator to creator, you got a lot of followers, okay? Congrats. Creator to creator, lock in. Because it gets worse than the screenshot that you show. Again, if you can't lock in, if you can't focus through that hate that you're getting, then this is not the job for you. Also, very importantly, you're saying that I intentionally knew that people would come and attack you, and then you're complaining that I didn't tag you in the video that I made. If I tagged you, do you think that would be better or worse? Okay, like, let's use our heads here. I tag you so people don't do that, okay? Did you ever think about that, though, or were you just trying to paint me as a villain the entire time? Like, girl, come on.
So I'm like, let's fucking go. Let's go. I guess.
This is something I ignored because, again, you're nobody to me. Again, I'm feeling a bit fun.
If I'm nobody to you, delete your videos where you use my content for your content. Choose to have an adult conversation with me. You don't respond to my DM.
Caroline, what are we going to do about you? So, for late response, last night I had a woman dripping candle wax on me, and I had another young lady tell me that she was like, I know all about you. And I'm like, what do you mean? She was rocking with me, but she wasn't rocking with me. But anyways, Caroline, you're playing victim right now. And are you the victim of certain things? Yes. But again, let's not forget, you made a video saying, this is how I inconvenience men on a daily basis. You were like, these are things I do to make men uncomfortable. Okay, you mentioned manspreading in that video. And I responded with a very lighthearted video being like, haha, I have balls. And then you made a response video to me. You're in the comments saying bad things about me, insulting my earring choices, which again was very anti your message of you shouldn't be saying mean things about people. Like, personally, I don't care about it outside of that. But it's like, now you're coming to me like, oh my gosh, these people are saying such crazy things to me. Bryce, please don't let this happen to me. You're not acting like my ex, bro. You just want me to save you. And it's like, no. Like, things I've had people, they made like a middle of the pack video. I just responded to it. They're like, hey, I'm getting hate. You're getting hate. You want to take that video down, and I'll take mine down. I was like, oh yeah, that. Boom. Simple, easy. I made a video joking about your video. You made a video attacking me, bro. And then I made a video talking about how silly you were. And again, you can't handle the smoke. And Caroline, I'm telling you, if you want this to stop responding to it. Stop giving it energy. And of course, I don't condone anyone like messaging you horrible things. Like, obviously, guys, if you're watching don't do that. But it's like, I can't control how people are reacting to what you post the same way you can control the fact that I saw what you posted and I was like, oh, that's silly. Let me make a response video to it. Like, y'all don't understand how this works. Like, if you keep going, people are going to keep going. Hey, Mom, tell Caroline to stop posting about it.
Stop posting about it, Karen.
I know, right? Mom, she's like in this like little scandal. And she's mad at me because like I made a video about her. But I'm telling you, I'm like, for one, I'm like, you keep entertaining it and you're like, oh, people are coming to hate me. But it's like, the more you do that, the more people are going to do it. You know what I mean? It's like, she made like 3 videos about me, deleted 2. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I got candle wax shipped on me last night. At first, I was like, ooh, ouch, ouch, ouch. But I was like, wait, kind of like this. It was nice. Oh my gosh, I say cut it out. But after something about the candle wax, my mom was like, ew. It was very funny. I was like, you guys should know. I should respond to it. Didn't you say you?
Ew.
Yeah, she said you. Thanks, Mom. But yeah, very funny. This is something I ignored because, again, you're nobody to me. And I'm feeling a bit funny.
If I'm nobody to you, delete your videos where you use my content for your content. So you can have an adult conversation with me. You don't respond to my DM.
Caroline.
There are some ways that I try to inconvenience men in my daily life. And before people comment that I'm a man-hating woman and this is why men... The what? Be serious. The what? Don't like me and are mean to me and this is why men hate women. It's actually not why. Because I tried to be nice to men and I tried to make them understand how their actions have consequences and it didn't work. So now I'm treating them the way they treat everyone else. The first one's very simple and I've heard people talking about this on TikTok and I think it's so important as a woman to start doing this for yourself and for society at large, especially if you live in a walkable city or if you're in a crowded place like airports.
No, shut up and talk it out. Can we talk it out?
Patriarchal thing? No.
Just look at this.
I used to believe this when I was...
Just look at this. You see? So sometimes, hold up. My husband watching TV, it's late. I don't know why you're watching that, but look here. If you don't got these little headphones on right here, these sleep night headphones, I'm not sure why not. Because it's those times at nighttime, why look so shiny? Got that glass skin. But anyway, at nighttime, I like to listen to books and audio, so this is perfect, especially...
I used to believe this when I was...
You know what's crazy? I would entertain this Chris Paul Kyrie Irving debate if y'all just didn't disrespect Chris Paul scoring so much in this discussion. Like, the way y'all are talking about Chris Paul, y'all are making it sound like Chris Paul was Rondo or Ricky Rubio out there. That is not the case. Fun fact, despite playing 6 to 7 more years than him and playing 50 plus more playoff games, Kyrie Irving only averages 3 more points than Chris Paul in the playoffs. Another fun fact, Chris Paul has multiple series averaging 24 to 25 points a game on insane efficiency while being the #1 option. And again, it's not the 27-28 that Kyrie's averaging, but this is my problem. Y'all are talking about Chris Paul scoring like he's Ricky Rubio, when that's just not the case. And even if we want to look at the eye test, because for Kyrie fans, this is what a lot of this discussion is to, y'all. Again, y'all gotta stop talking about Chris Paul like he doesn't have some of the best handles of all time. I've seen what Chris Paul did to Pau Gasol in 2011. Live. So when you combine everything that I just said with the
Don't ask me to write a motherfucking thing if you ain't gonna fuck back. Please fuck back. Okay? I'm in my 30s. Almost 40. Okay? I'm not gonna be up here that long. Okay? Fuck the fuck back or I'm getting down. Don't ask me to write a motherfucking...
Not having kids is not a flex. It's not a flex. Yes, it absolutely is, and here's why. First things first, I find it very ironic that this guy is prefacing this video by saying not having kids is a flex, when in my personal opinion, I think the other way around is typically how it goes. I see people who literally did nothing to actually financially plan for a kid, do anything to actually put that kid in a good position. They end up having a child at like 5 years old, and then they're like, hey, well, wish me congratulations. I'm so selfless. I'm a parent. The reason why I think it is absolutely a flex to choose to not have a child, is because you're going against what is a societal norm. In my personal opinion, most of the time when people don't choose to do that, it is actually because I think they are more selfless. From my experience, the people who are choosing not to have children is because they go, yeah, I don't know, I just don't know if I would be able to raise it properly. I don't know if I financially could afford it. This. Yeah, it would be nice, but I just don't know if I'd be able to do this. But when I meet parents who are like, well, yeah, I want to have a kid because I think I'd be a great mother, or I want to be in a retirement home, I have to have somebody take care of me. Most of the things that they're naming are selfish reasons, not selfless. And every single time I've met somebody who's like, yeah, I don't want one. Yes, there's the occasional people that are like, yeah, I don't like kids, but some people just think really deeply, like, well, what if it affects my marriage and I don't want them to grow up in a single parent household? What if my kid doesn't come out perfectly healthy and, now I have to be stuck raising him until until he's like 30 years old, and I don't know if I'm ready for that. It's people who think very deeply about something that should be thought about very deeply, which in my personal opinion is a flex. I see a lot of people who choose to have children because it's a relatively easy process. If you don't know how it works, that's a whole different video. This is why it's very stereotypical for those kids that had no clue what they wanted to do after high school. They purposely get themselves knocked up so they have an excuse of like, well, I'm going to be a mother now, so I can't go to college and find a career, you know, I'm a mom. It is a flex that you are taking your life seriously. It is a flex that you are practicing safe, you know what, most likely, who knows, maybe God love you. It is a flex that despite everybody telling you that that's what's going to make you happy, that you choose to do it your own way and go against the norm. That is why it's a flex. And I can agree with you that it's not always a flex to not have a kid, but I also can agree with myself that it's not a flex because you had a kid, which I think you need to tell a lot of parents about that. But that's my opinion. But hey,
I started to do.
So here's the original. What's interesting is that he slows it down. Kanye is known for the chipmunk soul, speeding things up, but in this case, he slows it down like. So still there, but here's the chops. It's super simple, but it really transforms the beat. So here's chop number 1. That little piece. Chop number 2 is this. He repeats it. So then here's the full thing. Add some drums. So sick. It's so sick.
I take it back. This is amazing. I take it back.
So here's the original. What's interesting is that,
bro, I'm 25 years old and I never had a girlfriend. I never even been in a situationship that got that deep. And I'm a virgin. Nigga, I'm brand new out here, bro. I'm fresh meat. Bro, do y'all know there's a site called List Crawlers that is apparently for 304s, specifically for them to be like escorts and shit? What has the world fucking come to? Bro, he was the last solver ever.
I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I think I'm done. I'm hanging it up, bro. Shorty didn't die. Like, this gotta be a sign from God, bro.
Oh, he's fucking cracked. He's fucking cracked. What the fuck are you doing? He's fucking shitters. Oh my god. Oh, he's fucking cracked. He's fucking cracked. What the fuck are you doing? These fucking shitters. Oh my god. She said $140,000 salary starting. That doesn't count collar, nothing. And she was like, we only had 2 cases last week, so I worked.
Everyone has worked a hard job in their life. They either worked at a warehouse or a factory at some point. So it gets to a point where you want to work the easiest job as possible. And the easiest job you can work in life is security. I'm talking about you don't have to do anything all day but sit down. Maybe sign a couple of papers and just watch people do whatever. You can be on your phone, you can be on your laptop. It's the easiest job ever. It's not like you actually have to stop a crime. You're not a crime stopper. You're not a police officer. You are a security guard. It's like you try to do something to that building. You sit there and let them do it. That is not your responsibility. You do not get paid enough for that. Security is just as easy as it looks on the TV. You can really sit down and eat food all day. It's really so simple. I've even seen people in their gaming systems for work. Talk about they bring the PS5 on their laptop or they got a Nintendo Switch. Like, security guards are the most unbothered people. If you are looking for a job to work right now, look for a security job. Don't blame me. It's science. Everyone has worked a hard job in their life, baby. Everyone has worked.
Lots of your videos are calling women. Sometimes he's supposed to said real men don't cry and says they do if you know what to say. And it's like a bunch of women in the comments being like, ha ha ha, I made men cry before. And my thing is, don't we feel like this is counterintuitive? Me personally, I'm a proud crier. I cry all the time. But like, haven't we been trying to push that men should be more like emotionally secure, available, etc.? Like, why are we hip hip hooraying for the tears? Isn't that just to make more? Men's like they have to like keep it all like pent up and then they're having some violent outbursts. And again, I hate to be actually I love to be. If the roles were reversed, I love to be this guy. Everyone would be like, this is horrible. This is why men are so trash. And people would remember when you secretly start to hate your girlfriend thread. They have not forgot about that till this day. It'll literally be like, oh, like stuff like that specifically is why men are so horrible. It will be their exhibit A. But then it's like, go turn around and make their own exhibit A, which I never understood. Like, if you want to have some moral high ground over another group of people, why would you do exactly what they do when your only argument in defense is, oh, because in reality, if it's something that bad, if you were that much against it, you simply wouldn't do it in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, does this make sense? Sometimes he's supposed to say real men don't cry and says they out for their sexism. Lots of your videos are calling women out for their sexism, but never vice versa. Misandry hurts feelings. Misogyny gets women unalived and raped. Guys, this is my monthly response to the, hey, why don't you make the videos I want you to make comments? First of all, genuinely, do you need a TikTok to tell you that men unaliving women and raping women is wrong? Are you under the impression that the men who partake in that don't know that we all think it's wrong? It's like, what's the point of like having that conversation specifically, you know? But I have made videos about